Cowboy, paranormalacts.com. I'm going to show you a photograph. Last clip I explained the pros and cons of automatic photography and manual photography. Automatic photography is your camera's in control. Manual photography is the person that's got the camera is in control. Any camera, any photograph that is taken that's longer than half a second realistically needs a tripod or something solid to rest your camera on. Otherwise the shot, any movement, the shot will just be full of distortion, it'll not be clear. I'm going to give you some camera settings. ISO for this environment is ISO 400, which is ridiculously low, but the shutter speed is 13 seconds, which is long really. The lens that I used is a 50mm f1.8, and that will work in a f3.2. So you've got everything you need to go anywhere in the world and recreate this environment. The only light that's in this shot is the light from the environment. There is a bar at the back of me, so that you've got the bar lights. You've got, and it looks really bright, but for a 13-second shutter speed, your f1.8 is going to soak up a lot of light and make a tiny light really bright. So the environment is a lot darker than what it actually looks. But anybody that understands the settings that I've just given you would have that understanding. I didn't have no target to take a picture of it. We're a random picture, just finding out what settings I needed to take a picture of that part, that environment at any time throughout the night. So just feeling the place out. And all the best evidence, or all the evidence you're ever going to get, unless you actually have an apparition chasing you down the road, is going to come when you can't see, when you're checking your evidence or going through your photographs or your video. So this picture, the time of day was 16 minutes past 8 PM in a pub called the Griffin Pub, Wakefield, West Yorkshire, across from the New Market, which is at the side of the new bus station. The landlord says I could stay at that. When you walk in the pub, it's got an automatic paranormal feel. It's the atmosphere. It's a dark place. Not the people, the place is a dark place throughout the day into the night. So it very rarely changes. So you've got everything you need. Because the shot is a 13-second shot, the camera was on a tripod and it was just a random picture. Everything in the shot is pretty clear cut. There's very little noise due to the ISO only being 400. So the only thing that's not clear cut is the apparition. Apparitions with manual photography, no artificial light, will be black. Apparitions with automatic photography and using a flash will be white. That's called backscatter. That's the nature of the beast. I've provided the camera settings that's necessary to prove that environment. You've got the picture, which is the original, and then you've got the picture where I've cropped the picture to show the apparition. And the interesting one for me is where I've cut the picture to show the apparition's head. Straight at the back of the apparition's head is a photograph of a horse race, and horses with jockeys on jumping over a fence. And you can see this through the apparition's head. I find some really good stuff, and I know some of you guys do, and girls, when you're looking through old stuff, old evidence, old video footage, and I've got lots, old photographs. So I'm going to leave you with that one. If you've got any questions, ask me. If you haven't, don't. If you like this and the explanations as to what you can do and what you can actually get with your camera, subscribe. But until next time, just take a look at these and see what you think. So I'll see you soon.